Hey everybody, it is John the Comic Guy, and I today am a record guy because I got called by my buddy Ron. Ron is one of my friends who cleans out storage lockers, so whenever there's like a comic collection that he hears about or a record collection, he lets me know. And in this case, he let me know there was a record collection from a former DJ who happens to be his next door neighbor who's moving. So his name was Doug, and I contacted him. I met with him today, and I picked up his collection, sort of sight unseen, and I'm gonna share with you my flip through next. So this collection is sort of sight unseen. I bought it. I paid $100 for it. He was a great guy. Doug is such a nice guy. He's moving. He's moving to an adjacent town, but he's an older fellow. He's retired. He had some stereo equipment and amps and stuff like that, but I did not buy any of that. I only bought his 12-inch records. So I wanted to take you through the flip through. I took a quick glance at it, so it's not perfectly sight unseen, but it was pretty close to it. So I'm going to take you through it. What he did also give me as just a gift for going was these Ortofon styluses. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you, and then we're going to do our flip through. So Doug actually gave me this as a gift just for coming by this morning. These are Ortofon cartridges. These are great heavy duty styluses. You know, you could do the scratch sound with these. I mean, these are really meant to be used, played, and he gave me two. So my turntable has a great cartridge and stylus already, but these are probably better, more professional. And again, he was so kind. He is retired. He had these extra cartridges or styluses, and we had the same turntable. I have a Technics 1200 MK2, and these are going to be perfect. These are heavy duty. So now, these are the 3 crates of records, and I'm going to put this phone on the tripod, and I'm going to take you through my flip through. So, as you could tell, these are all covered in DJ type of plastic, and he said a lot of these were only used once. So I have no idea what to expect. As you could tell, as all DJs do, they put down beats per minute. KLF, live at Trans Central. I'm unfamiliar, but I'm going to check these out. I think Krista and I will give a lot of these singles. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Good Vibrations. That's definitely going to be one that we check out. Stephen B. Unfamiliar with it, but Donna Summer Collector's Edition, the best 1977 to 1980. Bad Girls, Hot Stuff. Okay, so Collector's Edition. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm a Donna Summer fan. Third World, Sense of Purpose. I'm unfamiliar with it, but I'll definitely check it out. So he had a couple of these. These are old. I'll leave it in the back. Some old 78s that I'm not going to be listening to. What is this? Mandrill. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm suspecting that might be funk. Third World. Another Third World. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, just simply because I'm unfamiliar. Black box. Okay, unfamiliar. Another black box. More black box. Okay, so black box. I have a feeling I'm gonna recognize this. Culture Beat, Mr. Vane, unfamiliar. JDC, La Bamba, Coro, Cutting Records. And then I think all of these, or at least the vast majority, are going to be DJ cuts, singles. Lean on Me, You Are the One, unfamiliar. Billy, White Wedding. That's one of my favorites. I'm gonna keep that one for sure. Billy Idol. Michael Jackson, this is Off the Wall. And Thriller, hey, I gotta love a DJ cut with Michael Jackson. Rapper's Delight, the Sugar Hill Gang. That is good. Rapper's Delight, yeah, that. I actually have an original pressing of that, but I'm gonna keep that. I'm sure somebody's gonna want that. Rapper's Delight. I remember in the 70s, Claudio, he introduced me to that song. Maybe it was the 80s. PC People Can Party, Keep Up the Dance. Oh, Legs. I know this. I'm gonna keep it for sure. Matter of fact, I have a copy of this in pretty crappy condition. This is a beautiful copy. So happy to, love CZ Top. Fine Young Cannibal, She Drives Me Crazy. All right, that's, the problem with these is they take up a lot of space, right? Swing the Mood, Live Bunny. I'll check that out. He mentioned that, so I'm gonna have to check that out. The Woodstock album. I'm gonna have to see if this is an upgrade for me, but obviously that's not a single. That's great. Iron Butterfly, Inagata Davida. Excellent. I think I sold my copy. The Chambers Brothers. Okay, Chambers Brothers are great. I'm gonna have to check that out. More Chambers Brothers. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the Chambers Brothers. Frankie Valli and Four Seasons. You know, I have a lot of these compilations of Frankie Valli, but for some reason I'm thinking this 25th anniversary collection, this may be the best sound. I'm gonna have to give this a listen to because this may be a nice sounding pressing. He mentioned this one. He pulled it out and he says, this is a great one that everybody asked for, the Glenn Miller medley with the dance beat behind it. So I'm gonna take that out and I think Krista and I are gonna listen to that. Lime, okay. I know, I've heard of Lime. Come and Get Your Love, we're gonna listen. I'm gonna listen. I think that's gonna be one of the first ones we listen to, Lime, but that's pretty cool. Let's see. When in Rome, The Promise, unfamiliar, but I will find out soon enough. High Power, from High Power, Simba Groove. Heard of that. And I think I'm gonna just pass on these. These are all, I'll probably use these covers, but 78s. I really don't have much of a need for 78s. And of course, this is a 78 too. This is, boy, that's lacquer. I don't know what I'll do with that, but maybe I'll sell them to people for crafts. So let me move this out or move this away, and I'll get to the next case. Here is container number 2. James Brown Is Dead. Unfamiliar. Anastasia. Anastasia, unfamiliar. Hall & Oates Live. All right, certainly like Hall & Oates, and that's going to be a cool one to check out. Rosala. Everybody Free to Feel Good. Unfamiliar. The Fever. The Cover Girls. Show Me Drumapella. USA. Okay, that's interesting. Company and Fascinated. Facidubbed. Another Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates live at the Apollo. Interesting. George Lamond, Look Into My Eyes. I don't recall that. Cool in the Gang, Misled. Cool in the Gang is great. Fresh. She's fresh. All right, I'm going to have to check that out for sure. Of course, Ghostbusters. Ray Parker Jr. Interesting. Okay. Daisy D, Crazy. Do you guys collect singles? My Heart Will Go On. Inherit Records. Enjoy. Mind Flux. Yeah. Malfunction. Phoenix Rhythm Zone. Totally unfamiliar with those guys. Technotronic. Okay. Technotronic. Lambada Festival. Motown. I love Motown. If You Should Ever Be Lonely. If You Should Ever Be Lonely. Okay, Curious on good old Motown. Get ready for this. This is 2 Unlimited. I'm gonna have to reorganize all these. Jelly Bean. Unfamiliar with Jelly Bean. I gotta believe most of these I'm gonna recognize once I hear them. Noel. Silent Morning. The Fever, Catch It. Will to Power, Dreamin'. I gotta believe that's the same thing on the other side, right? Yeah, Dreamin'. India, The Lover Who Rocks You. Special rap performance by Kaizi. Mea Culpa. Enigma. And Mea Culpa. Enigma. All right. Enigma, Sadness. I think I listened to that band Enigma. So if that's in fact the band Enigma, I'm going to take that out because I do like them. No Mercy. Yeah, I think these are going to be fun to listen to, and then obviously we're going to be able to listen to them quick because these are all singles. Long Time, The Hot Mixture, The Fever, The Cover Girls. Okay, I've obviously heard of The Cover Girls, just don't know. Taylor Dane, Tell It to My Heart. Taylor Dane is great. She's got a heck of a great voice. Coro, another Coro. Where Are You Tonight? Casablanca. Flashdance. So this is a Flashdance. Found it, and What a Feeling. Obviously, you guys know that song, huh? Flashdance. Billy Ocean, Love Is Forever. Cool in the Gang, the Mega Mix, the Throwdown Mix, and Dance Champion. Stone Love, Dance Champion, and the Throwdown Mix. Okay. Snap, The Power. Switch, Power Up. I just don't know. I just don't recognize a lot of these bands. I gotta believe I'll recognize the music, but Brian McKnight back at 1. Brian McKnight. I have heard of Brian McKnight. Can't think of anything else he says. Lime. Baby, you're gonna love tonight. Okay, that's Lime. Odyssey. Native New York. Ah. All right, that's a great song. Native New Yorker. If that's the version I can think of, that's great. Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen. Ah, Bon Jovi, there you go, the whole album. Slippery When Wet. I have a copy of that, but I might keep a second copy. But, you know, Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet, that's not a bad pickup. The Village People, Macho Man, and YMCA. Hey, that's 2 big hits on that, huh? Shaman, Move Any Mountain, unfamiliar. Ah, this Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down. So again, this is the album. I'll have to check. That might be an upgrade for me. And I love knowing that I have a DJ. It's all play tested. Milli Vanilli. Baby, don't forget my number. Milli Vanilli, right? The fake band. Lionel Richie, All Night Long. I guess if you're a DJ, you got to have nothing but the hits, right? This beat is Technotronic. Okay, that is the hit that I'm familiar with. I'm going to have to pull that out. Oh, Prince and the Revolution. Purple Rain. Yeah. Anything Prince, I am big with. If I don't keep that, I know that's going to sell. Leon TKA, You Are the One. 2 golden hits. Top Gun, Take My Breath Away. Okay. And you say 2 Euro style, so I gotta believe that's gonna be a remix version. Technotronic, Techno Medley. Yeah, that might be a kind of a fun listen. Latin Rascals. Don't let me be misunderstood. PM Dawn. Cool cover. Don't recognize it. The Village People, Mega Mix, and YMCA 89 remix. Has it been that long? I guess so. PM Dawn. Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen. Hey, I guess he has a couple of those, huh? Glenn Miller Medley. Again, I'm going to have to check Converted. I'm going to have to check how this differs from the other one. I wonder if he has multiple copies of that. But he raved about it. Wiggle It. Wiggle It. From As It Grooves. Radio edit, club edit. Amorette. Amorette. Never heard of them. Jungle Brothers. I'm so curious. Again, the dance music wasn't necessarily my go-to as a kid, right? I always kind of dug Jive Bunny. Jive Bunny. I think I said Live Bunny before, so sorry I didn't recognize it. It's Jive Bunny. He says good stuff about Jive Bunny. I was mostly a rock and heavy metal guy in high school. TKA, Tommy Boy. Kaizy. I think I've heard of those guys. 12-inch singles. Pajama Party. Dirty Dancing. Do You Love Me? The Contours. Yep, so multiple copies of, multiple versions of Do You Love Me? Clubhouse. Deep in My Heart. Vienna Calling. Falco. Rock Me Amadeus. All right, that might be a cool one. certainly recognizable, right? You guys, I'm sure, recognize it. MLVC, Like a Prayer. Is that the Madonna version or MLVC? Unfamiliar with them. Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, Rob Bass. Okay. This is Acid from Maurice. Yeah, look at those logos. It's kind of cool. Royal House, Can You Party? Stars on Long Play, performed by Stars On. Girl, you know it's true. Okay, another Milli Vanilli. I know they're fake, but I really like it. I think I have this. This is like Virgin, Stay. I'll check it. I think I have a copy of that, but I do like Madonna. Bananarama. I do like Bananarama. Fire and Brimstone mix, the Hellfire mix. Venus, all right. Bananarama, that's a good pickup. Expose, Come Go With Me. I did like Expose as well. They're the ones who sang Point of No Return, Get Out of My Dreams and Into My Car. 12-inch single. Gloria Estefan. Rhythm Is Gonna Get You. I like Gloria Estefan. So there's definitely some that I'm keeping for myself. She's Got Me Going Crazy. KLF Last Train to Trans Central. I mean, it looks cool. Hopefully I'm gonna like some of these. The Butt, doing the butt. The Butt. Have to check that out. Tunesia, Games of Love. Shannon, Let the Music Play. Okay. Obviously that was a big hit. Boom Boom, Let's Go Back to My Room. Okay, Boom Boom, Let's Go Back to My Room. Another big hit. Again, stuff I'm going to listen to again and see if I'm interested in keeping it. But okay, let me stop this recording and pull up the last box and let's flip through it. Because these videos are actually taking long, because I really wanted to take my time going through these flip throughs, I'm going to hold off showing the third crate of records until next week. And then I'm also going to share with you the Stylus, the Ortophon Stylus that I did connect to my head shell, and I put it on my turntable. I'm not going to play any music with it, but I'm going to show you the Stylus in the head shell. Just copyright purposes, right? YouTube will probably flag it. So, but you're going to see I put the Stylus on. It looks great. I love having professional caliber gear. And that is so cool. And then I'm going to also show you next week the records that I decided to keep. I have to just stress this. I am amazed at records because I always find, so far, the first half of the year is usually comic book centric, right? I get a lot of comic book collections earlier in the year. And then once it starts warming up, for whatever reason, maybe it's yard sales, maybe people just seasonally decide to go with records start becoming hot. Most notably is, so yesterday I got the collection. I flipped through it, I cherry picked it, I attached my Stylus. I was just so excited. Chris and I were listening to some of these records that I decided to keep last night. It sounds great. Traditionally, and again, if you're a record guy, if you're a stereophile, let me know if you found the same thing. So they say that it takes about 10 hours of playtime on a new Stylus to really, warm up and sound at its best, right? So brand new, for whatever, there might be some diamond resonance, I don't know. But after 10 hours, it will come into its own and sound fantastic. I'll tell you, about an hour and a half last night, the Stylus started sounding so freaking good. It just blew me away. So these Audifons are really so good. And I had an Audio Technica beforehand. Now I'm on Audifons, and I got two as a gift just for picking up these records. And then after I cherry picked this collection, I posted on Facebook these 12-inch singles, the ones I didn't want. Somebody already picked them up, and they paid me twice as much as what I paid for this whole collection. And this was a great deal for me because now I got my money back. I got to cherry pick it, and I got two new Styluses for my turntable. It was brilliant. But anyway, as you could tell, I get very enthusiastic because I upgraded my gear. I got some great sounding stuff, and I'm going to show you what I'm keeping on next week's video. So I hope to see you there. If you like this content, whether you're a comic person or a record person, I'll ask you, please hit the like button, make comments, tell me if any of these songs that you really dig. Again, I'm going to show, or these singles or records you really like. I'll show you what I'm keeping, but hit the comment button and share it. So anyway, I really appreciate your time. I'm going to see you next week, and you're going to see the third crate, the records I'm keeping, and you're going to see my new Stylus, my Audifon, in action. Thanks.
No drops at all, okay?
There's another